Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for your one-stop shop of buying or selling coins and solo grinding services. Use code Zirksee at checkout for 10% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I'm going to be talking about what needs to change in Madden 19, not just Ultimate Team, but gameplay-wise, content-wise, and just a lot of stuff. So, if you're wondering why there's no face cam for this video, also while you're watching the Saints versus the Rams, it's because I just wanted to throw some in the background here, but it doesn't really matter about what this is going over. I just want you guys to listen what I have to say about this, and of course, everything I'm going to be going over, there is a long list to go over. I tweeted out some stuff and said, hey guys, what is one thing you would like to see changed in Madden 19? That post has like over 200 replies. And also I posted on YouTube in the little, if you went to like see your sub box, you might have seen the little post. There's a lot of comments over there as well. So I'm going to be going over some things that you guys did mention. So with that being said, if you guys didn't already, please like the video and share this video on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you guys have social media. Share it with some EA developers, and hopefully this will make a difference. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So something I saw quite a lot is the way that the trade market is this year when it comes to cards being traded. So if you guys don't know about when cards get traded, trading cards actually makes them non-auctionable this year. Now, that doesn't change their quick sale value in terms of trading, which I personally do like that they kept the training value the same. But I definitely have to agree, when it comes to trading over cards, sometimes people will just be done with the game. They want to give their cards away to friends and allow you to have the card and sell it. Unfortunately, when you trade over a card this year, you're not able to sell the cards. That kind of makes trading not really the best. Unless you're trading over a limited time card that has like a quick sale value on it, that's really the only way to give a friend, if you're say done with the team or done with the game and you just want to trade them over to help their team out, you basically have to trade them a limited time card that has a 500,000 coin quick sale just to help them out. Personally though, I don't really think it's a big issue with cards being NA. I mean, obviously EA is just trying to cut back on allowing people to trade over cards to let other people get more coins, but that is one that I saw a lot. Another thing that I saw, and honestly this has been like a big thing for I don't even know how many years, is interceptions. When you guys get an interception, how many times have you actually just ran backwards on accident? And it's not because of you, it's because of the stupid camera angle switch. I can't tell you how many times, it's got to be at least like 5 times is your minimum, that I've caught an interception, say on the goal line, and because I intercepted it in the camera switch, I've actually ran back into the end zone for a safety. That has happened to me a couple times this year, and that 110% should never happen. So a big thing with gameplay is still the camera switch on interceptions. Another thing that I saw is that people actually do not like the limited time cards having a 500,000 coin quick sale value. Now I do have to say, I kind of agree with that. With the fact that kind of just sets the market. Cards are instantly going to be going for at least 560,000 coins based off the quick sell value. If a card sold for 560k, that'd be about 540,000 coins, or 504,000 coins you would get off of that after taxes. So cards that are like older, some old limited time cards still going for 500,000-600,000 coins. When it comes to power ups, that makes it really hard to go ahead and power up a card. Now, with the majority of the limited time cards, they've also added in like base legends you can use in the power up progression. Kind of taking a look at that with like the Steve Smith, the Ed Reed. They all have base legends, and of course they have other upgrades in the game as well. Ghost and Madden for Ed Reed, and then of course Steve Smith has the playoff performer. But they did get some limited time cards earlier in the year, and those cards now go for still over 550k because obviously with a 500,000 quick sell, it kind of sets the market and makes things very expensive. Now, personally, this has been a ginormous problem for me, and I'm sure it's been a ginormous problem for you guys as well, and that is weekly rewards. In my opinion, weekly rewards are absolutely atrocious. They have been terrible all year long, and I think I play Weekend League every single week, so I have a weekly reward video for every single week this year. I think except for 1 week, my video went corrupt, so I wasn't able to upload that. But except for 1 week, I have a video for weekly rewards every single week. I think maybe 1 week I actually made profit out of a touchdown pack. I have yet to pull a limited time card all year long, and that's another thing, is pack odds. I have seen so many people with thousands of pulls. I personally have never had a year where we are in the middle of January. I have opened more packs this year than I ever have, and I have 0 limited time pulls. My only limited card pull is actually Lamar Jackson, 85 overall. That's it. I'm not even going to count that as a limited time pull because that doesn't count at all. But I literally only have one quote-unquote limited time pull, 85 Lamar Jackson. I don't even think he was sold for 100,000 coins. So it's absolutely pathetic how bad pack cards are, and in general, the weekly rewards. I feel like the touchdown packs, at this point in the game, they need to be updated, man. I literally take the packs every single week, and the most I've ever pulled recently in the past couple months, maybe is a 40,000 coin card out of a pack that you can take the 75,000 coin quick sell. And the same thing for red zone. I feel like touchdown packs need to guarantee you at least an 88 plus elite player at this point, if not more. They've updated weekly rewards last year at least a couple times at this point. I don't know exactly how many times, but at least a couple times. They have not touched weekly rewards at all this year, and it is absolutely pathetic how much it's not worth it. I like the monthly rewards. Monthly weekly rewards are really good. Every single time we have monthly rewards, I seem to make a couple 100,000 coins. I'm not complaining about that. But the weekly, as a content creator, no one wants to see me go ahead and just take the coins from the pack. So I always take the packs, and I make like less than 100,000 coins every single week, when you could just take the quick sells and make away with 200,000 coins. Now, something else I saw, and personally, I can kind of understand why you can't do it, but a lot of people seem to think this is a big problem, and that's rookie premier players not being able to have abilities. Now, I can understand why, because, you know, we do this in the year previous. We kind of know they're not going to be able to have abilities, but when they added in the rookie premier players like Leighton Vander Esch and they gave him a power-up card that allows other people to power him up and get those elite abilities, that kind of makes the rookie premier players not even close to as valuable now that you can go ahead and power up that card with a regular power up and get the special abilities. That really lowers the value on rookie premiers, so much so that I pulled an NAT Quentin Nelson. I literally have his rookie premier, and I thought about powering him up and not even using the rookie premier, because at this point it sucks that I'm not able to put sprinter on him, that I'm not able to put any sort of red chem identified, secure pass blocker, anything like that, and it really does suck. But again, I can kind of understand why we can't put those chemistries on the rookie premier players, because they automatically update. You don't have to spend a ton of coins, and honestly, rookie premiers this year, every single rookie premier card now has above a 90 overall, I believe, except for Denzel Ward, which I'm sure he'll be receiving an upgrade at some point. Another thing I saw was improving the battle in the trenches. So a big problem that I see is that a lot of people happen to have, like, 80 pass block on an offensive lineman. And if you have someone with, say, 95 plus power move, 95 plus finesse move, I'm sorry, but you should literally be getting beat on every single play. And it doesn't seem like that. I have played people, and you guys probably know how good my team is if you have watched any of my lineup updates or my gameplays. My defensive line is absolutely stacked, and the same thing with my linebackers. But when it comes to pass rushing, I don't always get the most pressure unless I actually send like a blitz. If you have someone that has 95 plus power move, 95 plus finesse move, and you're facing against like an 80 overall offensive lineman that maybe has like 82, 83 pass block, I feel like you should definitely be able to win. And it's just the matter, like, cards don't play up to their stat wise. Another thing in general is going to be rewards. So not just with Weekend League, but head-to-head. Now, if you guys don't know, if you play head-to-head, if you're in All Madden first or All Madden second, you end up getting yourself a Team Diamond pack if you win the Super Bowl, which I think is pretty cool because you do have the potential to pull yourself like a Jalen Ramsey. You also have the potential to pull yourself like an 89 overall Jarvis Landry, which doesn't go for the most coins. So that's another big thing, is that people really don't feel like at this point in time, head-to-head is rewarding it all. And another thing that I have to say is draft champions. I feel like we should be receiving more season rewards. I believe at this point, maybe we'll have 1 or 2 times we've actually received like MUT draft rewards for like the season for getting like gold or elite. And we haven't really seen a lot of that. So I feel like that needs to be updated a little bit. And as well as the head-to-head rewards. And something that I really wish they would bring back, and I think you guys can agree with this, is when they used to do like the double coin weekends for head-to-head. That was freaking awesome. As far as I can remember, I don't think we've seen double coin head-to-head all year long. I know we have seen double XP, which is awesome, but I'd like to see like a double coin head-to-head weekend if they could possibly do that. So in my opinion, the head-to-head rewards, the season rewards, the weekly rewards, they're just not really worth it at this time, and that really needs to change. Now, another thing that needs to change, in my opinion, and especially as a content creator and what I do on YouTube, I love weekly content, and I'm sure everyone else does. A lot of people wake up and they go, okay, what's new in Madden? There's not really a lot of weekly content out right now. So we used to have, on Mondays, we would have the heavyweights, the flashbacks, and the veterans. I don't understand why they took those away, because those were awesome. I love doing that video every single week because I always seem to get a really good pull out of that, and I'm sure you guys did as well if you had the tokens going to do it. And now we don't have that. Now that Team of the Week is gone, there's nothing on Tuesdays. There's nothing on Mondays. We used to have Rising Stars on Wednesdays. They took that away. There's nothing. Thursdays, we do have, as of right now, playoff performers, which, what are they going to do when the playoff promo is over? I'm not sure. Maybe they'll replace it with something else, like the Signature Series or something. They completely missed on the Motivators program, which is a huge program in the game. We didn't have it this year, and it's already January. They released it last year before the Christmas promo, so I don't think we're going to get the Motivators this year. And then we have Saturdays, which, of course, is Legends, and I do have to say, Sundays, that's okay. We don't need something on every Sunday. There are Football Outsiders which come once a month, but that's about to be done as well. I don't even think we're going to be getting them anymore, so I think we're done with Football Outsiders. So right now, we have 2 days a week that we get anything in the game. Thursdays and Saturdays. Legends and playoff performers. That is literally it. There's nothing else in the game. That is absolutely pathetic, not just because I'm a content creator that, provides info for you guys on what comes out in the game, tips, stuff like that. Just in general, we don't really have weekly content, and that kind of makes people not want to play the game. If you get on Ultimate Team, right, and the head-to-head rewards are not very good, the gameplay's not the best, what are you going to do? There's no new content to go after to make your team better. That's kind of the point of Ultimate Team, is providing us with a lot of content weekly to allow us to upgrade our team and, just mess with your team. There's people that come on this game and they don't even play the game. They just like to have a good team. They literally will go on the auction block and just snipe cards because it's fun to build your team up. And even if you only play solo challenges or you play a little bit of head-to-head, it's just nice to have a good team. And when there's nothing new in the game, there's no point in hopping on for the day and just playing the game. So I feel like head-to-head rewards need to be buffed for sure. It's ending a weekend league, and the weekly content, I'd like to see at least 3 or 4 things a week. Right now we're at 2, and who knows what's going to happen. Now, of course, we do have, new promos coming out, like the Super Bowl promo, Team of the Year. Team of the Year is really awesome. I really like the Christmas promo. I like Christmas promo every single year because, of course, there's daily content, stuff always coming out. That really brings excitement to the game, and it really drives people to get on every single day to see what the gifts are, maybe try out the new gifts, open the packs, whatever. It's really awesome. That was really, really good. I like the Christmas promo a lot this year. In my opinion, that was the best promo of the year, as it usually is every single year. But besides that, we need some new weekly content. Another big thing, and this is for a lot of solo grinders, including myself. Every single time that we get a new solo sequence with the journey, the gauntlet, obviously, I like to provide those pack openings for you guys, so I try to get those solos done as quickly as I can and get that video up for you, and I'm sure you guys try to play those solos as well because usually they're pretty rewarding. We do not have a next solo challenge button where you can just go like that and go to the next game. So you constantly have to back out of the game, load up the solo challenge sequence, and then go to the next game. If they could just have it at the end of the game where it says end game, restart game, if they could just add a next solo challenge into there, that would be absolutely perfect. Another thing I saw, and this is of course relating to Ultimate Team, when you compare a card in your team, I would like to be able to see them when you're looking at your active lineup, cards with chemistries and without chemistries. If you don't know what I mean, when you look at a card in your lineup, it's going to show the chemistry boost. If you have zone run completely camped down on your running back, it's going to show they have the up spin move, the up juke move, stuff like that when you're trying to compare it to another card to see which one you should start on your team or get rid of. I wish you could see it without the chems first or with chemistries on both cards to see exactly what you're working with, if you guys understand what I mean by that. And obviously, I feel like this is pretty needed. There needs to be some sort of an update to the matchmaking system. I'm sure a lot of you people, if you're running a no money spent team, you probably don't have a 94 or above overall team. Some of you guys might if you really, really play the game, but if you're not that big into MUT, maybe you have even like a 90 overall or less at this point in time. And I'm sure if you play online, you face people that have 99 overall cards, 98 overall cards, and it just doesn't seem fair. I have a stacked team. I love playing against lower overall teams because that's an easy win, but I honestly feel like it should be a little bit fair with the matchmaking and kind of play you at least a team within maybe 3 overalls of your team. Something that I've seen a lot of this year as well, and I've seen it happen even in like the professional games, and it's kind of funny when it happens, is desyncs. There are a lot of disconnects this year, and I don't think it's on people's connections. I think I might have had one desync all year long, and I have really good internet. So I don't think it's on my internet, but a big thing that I've seen there, and also in general, just lagging. A lot of times when I'm doing a kick or something, it'll skip and I'll miss on hitting the accuracy or I'll miss on hitting the kick power. Or sometimes when you're just in the middle of a play, it'll lag in like 2 seconds will go by in real time and then you just have to pick it up from there. And I don't know what's happening with that, but there's definitely something not right with the servers. And of course, fumble recoveries, that's always been a thing in Madden, sort of like the interception return thing. When you try to pick up a fumble, it doesn't always work out too well for you a lot of the times, and it's pretty ridiculous. You'll have like 6 or 7 guys around the ball, and they'll just be kicking it around and not able to pick it up. That's absolutely ridiculous. And a very, very big thing this year is the spin move. If you guys ever face someone that just continually throws it to the flats, I bet you they probably picked up a couple first downs on you if you're not going to be covering the flats every single play, because the spin move this year is absolutely ridiculous. You can literally make an entire scheme out of throwing it to the flats and hitting the spin move with a decent spin running back. The spin move this year is 110% overpowered. I don't think I've seen a juke or spin so overpowered this year as the spin move has been. Now, I have to say, I think it was, I want to say Madden 16, it might have been 15, with the double juke. The double juke was insane, and I love the double juke. I don't even think that double juke was as overpowered as the spin move is this year. So the spin move definitely needs to be toned down for the next Madden. Now, I'm sure there was a ton of other stuff to go over in this video as well, but those are the top things that I think need to be fixed in the game. Now, obviously, there's a ton more in terms of gameplay I could go over, and a lot in general of Ultimate Team. But please, guys, if you haven't already, share this video on Twitter, share it with some developers, make this video seen. Comment down below what else you'd like to see, because obviously if they're going to check this video out, they'll probably check the comment section. So if there's anything else you guys think need to be fixed in Madden 19, please let me know down below. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time.